Well, when it comes to the list of great tennis players in University of Texas women's tennis history, our next inductee is always at the top of the list. She was a 4-time All-American and twice named the Southwest Conference Player of the Year. A respected coach and tennis instructor now, please welcome Beverly Bowes Hackney. Habits and stuff. Yeah, right. Yeah, that's awesome. She's got to hook them. Yeah, it's old habits and stuff. Yeah, it's great to have you, and it's fun to talk tennis for back-to-back guests up here. You had great success both as a singles and doubles player. I talked to Steve a little bit about it, but the idea of sometimes you're an individual athlete and other times you're working for a team, and of course there's team tennis too. How was that dynamic for you at the University of Texas?
I think tennis is an individual sport. You play for a team, and that's what's fun about college is that your point means something other than just yourself. So I think that's pretty cool about it. But I also think that doubles was really fun because you get to talk to another person. We sign up for an individual sport when you play tennis, and the mental side of it and talking to yourself and trying to strategize and adjust to winning and losing and the different things that happen on the court. But doubles is so fun because you get to talk to another person and they can, sort of figure out a plan or continue with the plan that's working. So I think the whole idea of doubles kind of brings in a little bit more of the team atmosphere to it. I'm really jealous the track guy having just that whole contention. I think tennis is a little bit more like good, she won, good for her. So I love the track, the team. I'm kind of jealous of that.
That's I don't blame you. That is a neat aspect of it. Yeah. You had a great career on the women's professional tour. What was it like, first of all, going from the Southwest Conference to the Pro Tour, but also how much did the Southwest Conference, as Jennifer said, it basically gave her the confidence to be able to play professionally. How much did the Southwest Conference help you get to that level?
Well, I think I played one a lot of the time at the University of Texas, so you're playing the number one player from everywhere. So there were foreigners that came into play. There were, some of the best. So Stanford and our class just had an incredibly strong group that all turned pro right after they played at college. So it definitely prepared me, but I'll have to say it was a big shock playing in the pros. If in the Southwest Conference, you might have a winning streak for a while. It might be, a month or two before you lose, but in the pros, you lose every week. So Steffi Graf, Chris Everett, all those people are beating you up, and it's a different ball game. So it was a great pedestal to go and play some great players. But I think you also have to give credit to being able to play tennis and win a lot, and then you think you're a winner. So I think that confidence is really important. If you go in the Southwest Conference and you're losing all the time, then you're not going to the pros anyway.
Yeah, sure.
So I think it was really important from that standpoint.
Did you go to college thinking that it would be something of a stepping stone to a professional career?
I think I didn't have a choice. My dad went to the University of Texas, and I went on recruiting trips, and nothing seemed home like Texas. So, but as far as I didn't have a choice. I was going to go get an education. I was 42 in the world when I was 17 years old, and some people would go off and go to the Pro Tour at that point if you're top 50 in the world. But I think what was important was what was I going to do if something a knee went out or I had some major injury. So I'm so glad and so thankful that I did those 4 years at Texas. A lot of us on the Pro Tour, we get together and have a reunion, and we say we'd take another 4 years and take 4 off of the Pro Tour to be on a team and to be at a place like the University of Texas.
Yeah, you mentioned Chris Everett and Steffi Graf, but Chris, you became kind of a hitting partner for Chris Everett. How did that happen?
I think it's really cool when you're a person you see on TV that you think is just your idol and cute and feminine and all that tenaciousness that she had. I played a match in Florida, and I was at a pro tournament. It was a $450,000 tournament, and I had 2 weeks left of school, so it was all legal. I played as an amateur. And I lost to her in the finals, and it was 2 hours and 20 minutes. So a tennis match, 2 hours and 20 minutes, and you won't forget this. It was 6-0, 6-0.
Wow.
Yeah, 2 hours and 20 minutes.
2:20.
Like I'm kind of a glutton for punishment type person.
6-0 could take 35 minutes in a
yeah,
heartbeat.
it could.
Yeah.
It could. Like if I played you, it might,
Absolutely.
It might,
Yes.
I don't know.
Yes. And I played in high school, and you'd still beat me that quick.
I don't know. It might be fast. I don't know. I might run you. I don't know. But anyway, so I went back kind of sad, distraught. But I fought hard. I tried hard, had a good attitude, hung in there for whatever that means. I won 0 games. But I went back to Texas and had a good tournament, and I got a call from her asking if she would be a hitting partner. I loved your attitude and your fight and your determination. And I remember going, oh my God, are you serious? Are you really her? Is this a prank? And I went throughout the Kappa house at Texas, and I told different people. No one knew who she was. It was so
You're
sad.
kidding. Come on.
No. So,
That's awful.
But anyway,
she was
fun.
already, at that point, she was Chris Everett, right? I mean,
Yeah.
she was
legit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, that's so
Yeah,
fun.
it
That's
was
so
fun.
Cool. Then what about going on into coaching? How has that been for you?
I was a coach at Texas. It's harder than you think. You have to take what they're going through as athletes with all the just college being new, young, losing, winning, team dynamics. So I think I was really good at it. I don't say that very often, but I could relate to what they were going through, and I love strategizing on a tennis court. So it was fun to help another player try and beat an opponent. So I loved coaching. It was awesome.
Well, that's great. We love what you've done for the Southwest Conference and what you accomplished in your career.
Thank you very much.
And we want to give one more round of applause, please. Beverly Bowes Hackney, Southwest Conference Hall of Fame.